What's up, y'all? Like, share, comment. Waiting on Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. He'll be on shortly. I would normally play some music for y'all, but a brother's been warned by Facebook. Facebook don't really like the fact that you are a daily DJ, so it has asked me to stop. In fact, it hasn't even asked me to stop. It has commanded me to stop before they take my page down. Oh my God. Yeah. So so it's an exciting day. I told y'all that I would be back on a little later today to let you know that a baby has been born. And so it's an exciting time. Do me a favor. Make sure that you tell everybody that we're on, like, share, put at, highlight at, followers, do all of that just so that we can boost our numbers. I have a brief conversation with Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. and then we'll get this party started with it almost feels like there's been reveal after reveal after reveal. This is such an exciting time for Remand that I'm so hyped and pumped about, that you guys are on this journey with me, right? So I'm excited about that. Let me text Leroy. Really excited about it. Excited about everything that's happening. I got some new announcements for you today, things that are going on that you're going to want to be a part of, no matter what part of the country you're in. I need everybody to book a flight and get to Atlanta in June. We're going to talk about that a bit more in a moment. Of course, don't forget, get your merch and make sure that you, if you're getting a hoodie, if you're getting a cap's not $50, but you can kind of PayPal me your your $50 for the hoodie, $30 for the cap. You can just kind of make sure you hit me up. Let me know what you want. Send your paper though. Send your paper. Make sure that we're aware. There he is. There he is.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
make sure that we are aware of what you want, your size, all of those kinds of things need to be included in what's in your order, just so that we know your address, your size, all black, everything that needs to be known. Now there are no red hoodies, there are no green hoodies, and you can't get the logo in any green or pink or
Did you? Cause you know how your people are. Well, I wanted it. I wanted it red.
right. I wanted it in red. I wanted it. Can we do it in multi? No, we cannot. We are though planning on creating some camouflage wear, right? The fatigue kind of look.
Look,
We
yeah,
are
that'd be good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
we are planning on doing that. But all these special orders that y'all got, yeah,
Nope.
we not doing that. Leroy,
Yes, sir. I thought I heard a thump.
you had to have heard it.
I thought I heard it all the way up here, bro. All the way
You
up here in Baltimore.
you had to have heard it. You had to have felt a thump. I remember telling my spiritual father, I said, "Hey man, um, did you feel that?" And he's like, "Don, I felt that." He he play along with me, right? I said, "You feel that?" He said, "Man, I felt that." What was that? It's the drop of the Reman book. Yeah, it's the drop of the book. Uh, so I wanted to have a brief conversation with you before before we did this reveal, right? Um, Can we just kind of talk about Leroy? You a book coach. The book writing process. We've talked about this some time ago, right? The book writing process is not for the faint of heart. Not only is the book writing process not for the faint of heart, the book editing process is not for the faint of heart. And not only is the book editing process not for the faint of heart, but the book ordering process is not for the faint of heart. And the book wait to run down the street and to tackle the UPS
And
man.
Greg said that sounds great. Say he done tackled the you. They gotta go out on workers' comp now.
They got a God on workers' comp because he had to carry the weight of such a revelation in his hands. The man, he dropped the books off, rang my doorbell. I went downstairs and he was going back to the truck. And I said, "Sir, thank you." He looking at me like,
All right then.
yeah, like, all right, bro. Yeah, I do this all day. There's nothing special about your package. Little did you know,
I'm on to my next delivery, bro.
delivery. Little did he know,
I'm surprised you ain't take a picture with the UPS dude.
he got into the truck too quickly. He didn't understand the assignment. The assignment is for this package. Now, whatever he does down the street is his business. But for this package, he was supposed to stop, ring the doorbell, shake my hand, welcome, and say to me, "Hey, man, I hear you're an author. Clearly, these are books in here. Tell me about your book." To heck with whoever is going to next. Like, get fired.
Your
Get
schedule
fired.
stops right here.
Yeah. Get fired for me, right? Get fired for me. Don't. I mean, lose your job. Show some certain a level of interest. Lose your job for me.
Like
And
this is a national holiday.
put a national holiday. What's wrong with him? Like, I don't understand. Let me make sure that I put at everyone here so that everyone will know that we are live and we are on the air. I'm at the same time that I'm meeting you, I am cooking at the exact same time. And so, but this is worth what's up, Rodney Middleton, Dion Middleton, Pastor Rodney Middleton. What's happening, man? Thank you for hanging out with us. Uh and for those of you, I need y'all to I need y'all. Keisha Britt, my oldest son, is with us. Fellas, peace and blessings. Keisha Marquise Britt. Marquis Britt.
Mhm.
Britt. Say his full name. Oh, I forgot. I apologize, bruh. Senior. Yeah, he is a senior. Yes, he
That's
has
right. Put some respect on that name.
respect on his name. He let us know from the very beginning. Hey man, don't none of y'all call me by my first and my middle name. I am senior now. All you got to do is
um,
call me senior.
he said I'm the pappy.
Yeah, I'm the pappy. Oh my God, life. That is a look. He put it up there too. Look, Leroy. He put it up there. Let me see. Let me see. Look. He put it up there. Senior. He let
Yep.
everybody know. It's Keisha Britt Senior, right? Don't disrespect him or disrespect his son, my grandson.
Absolutely.
Those of you that know, I got a chance to go to Delaware, hold him and feed him, and it was just absolute joy. Did the same thing with Carsey when I was living in Delaware. Held her, fed her. Shout out to my daughter-in-law who just kind of looked at me like, "You don't know what you're doing, do you?" She's so my daughter-in-law is so she
Say
just
it, do what granddads do. Hold them for a bit, feed them a little bit, and then give them back to you. Oh, go take these kids.
she just shook her head, man. Like, you don't know, you don't. I'm like, yeah, it's been a minute. Like it's been a minute since I've held an infant, right? So she put the blanket on me, and put him in my arms, man, and just
Yeah,
to
that's what's up.
hold legacy, to hold
Yeah,
legacy,
yeah,
right?
bro.
Is just it was just really, really phenomenal. Um, and my youngest son, Hunter, his lady is pregnant as we speak, and he named his daughter Hunter.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right? So I got Keishad and Keishad. I got Hunter and Hunter. Yeah, this is a good year. This is an absolutely good year. But this is where I was going, Leroy.
Okay.
You're a book coach, and I know that there are people who don't necessarily have an appreciation for um for the process, right? That one has to go through in order to put a book out there, and the
Right.
level of vulnerability and transparency, because you're putting your thoughts on paper for the world to critique. There is no level of transparency like that level of transparency. And in fact, let me do this, because I think this would be valuable for us to do. Yeah, so those of you that see, that's the character arc back there, right? And you can't actually see it, but on the right hand side of the character arc, you will note that there is this area of the character arc that is called authenticity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, its twin is transparency. And so the level of vulnerability that you have to, the level of courage, bruh, that you have to put your thoughts on paper and put it out there for the world is crazy, to have that level of courage. For everybody to critique, for everybody to say, I like it, I don't like it, you should have never wrote this book, it's horrible, whatever people going to say, right? It's about the journey of, it's not really about the book per se. It is about the book, because the book is just fire. The book is phenomenal. But more than that, it's about me putting myself out there as an author, and it's much the same way that you've had to do the same, and just ask people, tell me your thoughts. And you hope that people are blessed by the work, but you don't
Right.
know. You, you
Correct.
you really don't know. So can you talk about that level of vulnerability, that level of transparency and courage that's required to do this kind of thing?
Well,
What's
it's a couple of things, especially.
I got the delivery. Don't play me. I got the delivery. It's right here. We can play the game. Go ahead, man. Continue.
No, it there is a definitely a certain amount of vulnerability, one in either way, whether it's a fiction book or a nonfiction book. But more specifically, when you're writing a nonfiction book like you've written, because you're pouring a part of you.
Yeah,
That everything about the Remand book
yeah, bro.
is this man that y'all looking at right here.
Yeah, bro.
This is him
Absolutely,
pouring out who he is and who he's become
absolutely.
into this book. So there's certainly this vulnerability that you have, and especially, Erica Badu said it. She's like, I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my,
About a what? About a what, Leroy? About a, you gotta, if you gonna quote it, you gotta quote it. About a what, Leroy?
you know, you know what it is. So we are, because we do want our what we've poured into it, because that's some time, bruh. I told you, you spent some time
Yeah,
putting that book together.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
hours and
yeah,
hours and
yeah,
hours of
yeah.
work, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, I did.
It's a
Uh,
lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And when you pour your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you do want it to have the effect that you want it to have on people. And
yeah,
and if it doesn't, or and we know there's gonna be some folks that that might not,
of
get
course,
it for
of
whatever reason.
course.
But but you take the criticism that people may have about it, you take it with a grain of salt, and you understand, yeah, they're gonna be, folks that don't get it or don't understand it or may even find flaws in it. There's
Yeah,
no perfect book. There's no
yeah, yeah,
perfect
yeah,
book.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't care
yeah,
what anybody says.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
no perfect book.
yeah.
But what it does to me, this book accomplishes, I believe, the vision that you wanted it to accomplish. I told you it was the best book that I read last year.
Yeah,
And
so,
and it
that so blessed me because you're a reader, right? And because you're a book coach, that's so. If there was a highlight of someone that has ever said something to me last year, it was that was a highlight. Like to for you to read all of those books last year, 30 something books, and to say, "Hey, Donald, the Remand book is by far the best book that I've read all year." Boy, when I tell
yeah.
you, I ain't do it in front of you. But I did cry a little bit, little bit. I made
No,
it back in my eye,
i-
but
if you didn't, there's something wrong with you,
yeah,
because the what you did and that work that you've done, you know, that type of work doesn't come along. And I was thinking about the Remand book, and we talk about John Maxwell all the time. He has he has a over, I think, over 50 books or whatever he
yeah,
has. But
yeah,
the one that stood out to me with him was Everybody Communicates, but Not Everybody Connects. I think
yeah.
that's the title of the book. Not Everybody Connects. That was the best book that I read a couple years ago. The one before that, and this is one of my all-time favorite books, and the Remand book is one of my all-time favorite books
Wow.
because of what it does, is Dr. King's book, Where Do We Go From Here?
Where do we
Chaos
go
and
from here?
Community.
Yeah, bro. Mine too.
That's how powerful the Remand book is to me, because
Wow.
of what you put in it and
Wow.
what it does for us as men. That's what Dr. King's book, Where Do We Go From Here, does for us as a people. For those that have read it, if you haven't read it, it needs to be in your library.
Yeah, bro.
and
Absolutely.
and that's the same thing I say about the Remand book, that this is a must-have book for
Wow.
you in your library.
Wow. I need
It
everybody
needs
to
to
get
be.
the book. I need everybody to get the book. Uh so you may be asking, right? What's actually in it? Like what is it that you hope that people get from the book, right? And for me, I really did. Many of you know my story, right? And I don't say this as because I'm ashamed of it at all. I don't hang my head down about it at all. These are facts of life, things that I've gone through, failed relationships, broken marriages, having to have filed bankruptcy years ago, right? Those are real things. And I remember doing an interview with a brother of mine. Um, Now, this book is not for those of you that have pristine lives. Like, if you got a pristine life where everything has gone well and you don't have anything to walk yourself out of or to recover from, this book ain't for you. Don't even buy it. If you're- Right? Because, I mean, that's just the truth, right? I don't want you to waste your money if your life is just really perfect and you got everything going on.
Right,
You're
exactly.
firing on all cylinders. Yeah, don't buy the book. This book is for brothers who say, I don't know how to get out of this that I'm in. Like, I
Yep.
don't know how to get out of the muck and mire that I'm in. I don't know how to recover because I went through a bad breakup and I don't know what to do. You know, I just went through a divorce. I don't know what to do. I've got a child with a woman who, you know, I don't necessarily get along with. I don't know what to do. I got a business. My business ain't making no money. It's borderline a hobby. I don't know what to do. This book is for y'all because each one of those things that I just mentioned is what I had to walk myself out of. And gone are the days where you hear from authors and people, that's giving you theory. This book is not theory. Yeah, this ain't theory. This is what I did to walk myself out of chaos and to create a life for myself.
Mm.
Um, that is on the upward trajectory, doing incredibly well, happily married, kids doing great, business is thriving. Yeah, that's the life I live now, but it's not the life I've always lived. The life that I lived before was troubled marriage, no money, bankruptcy.
Here's the
Can I
thing.
just tell y'all that years ago, tap your neighbor and say years ago, it was years ago, but it still happened. Years ago, I'm no longer in it, but years ago, I had to file for bankruptcy. I had to file for bankruptcy. Now, y'all ain't
Yes,
ready to
sir.
hear that because your credit score 975.
I know, right?
You know, your money tight, right? I'm saying learning lessons. But there is a way that I walk myself out of it. There is a way that I'm living the way that I'm living now. There's a way that I got to the place and still growing. There's a way that I did it, and I put it all in a system that if you follow the system, and the system's in the book, right? If you follow the system, I'm telling you that your life will be the better. Leroy's Gary say something, and let me just give you this last point before I just. This is the blessed razor. This is a blessed razor. I put oil on this razor. I put oil on this razor. I prayed in tongues over this razor because this razor is going to be a part of the big reveal. There are those of you that are asking right now, hey Donald, ain't you ashamed of having gone through those things? Why would you tell the world you've gone through those things? Because uh I remember going through something, and my boy Jamal Bryant said this to me. I contacted him about what I was going through, and he said this to me, Leroy. I said, "Hey man," at the end of our conversation, I said, "Hey man, thank you." He said this. I'll never forget it. Yeah, Don, I died that you might live. Right? I went through everything I went through so that you would know that you can recover.
Yep.
I say that for every brother. I died that you might live. I put
And
all of
and
my mistakes in the book. I put all of my mistakes on Front Street. There's no shame with me. Shame for what? Like those of you that know my story, it's been public news. So why be ashamed of it? I want to leverage it, and I want to help as many brothers as I possibly can. Go ahead, Leroy. What were you about to
here-
say?
here's the thing, and I tell authors that are writing their story, you know, you're writing your story, and what your story does is it frees, and this is what I believe. This is me putting interpreting what Jamal was telling you, was that he told his story so that you could be free to live yours,
Absolutely.
because he let you know about what he went through.
Absolutely,
You
bro.
were able to go through what you went through, and now that you've told your story, you're giving those brothers who've had the bankruptcies, who's had the family problems, issues, and everything like that, all of those, you give them freedom to be able to say, well, Donald got through it.
Yes.
He's on the other side of it. So
Yes.
if he can do it, then I can get through that too. And
Yes.
he's given me a way of being able to walk through it.
Yes, bro.
He's shown me if I follow the recipe, as my one of my mentors, Dr. Will, said, if you follow the recipe like Duncan Hines tell you, you'll get exactly what's on the front of the box.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to follow the recipe.
You gotta follow the
In this
recipe.
book is the recipe. If you
Exactly.
follow the recipe, you'll get what you're supposed to get on the front of the book. The
And
spiritual
you
journey for
said that
mastering life, leadership, and legacy. That's what
you
you will
you
get.
you say that all the time, even with the be, do, and have.
Yes.
If you be who you're supposed to be and do what you're supposed to do, you'll have life, the mastery of life,
Life, leadership,
leadership,
and legacy.
and legacy.
My son Keyshawn Britt said, "Your transparency gives others license to also have courage and be men."
Yep,
And he
yep.
said this, and none of it is new to man. Ain't none of this new to man, right? The man's fall has been happening since the beginning of time.
Beginning of time, bro.
Yeah. So in the beginning, God, and then in the beginning, man fell. That's the whole book.
Right.
That's the
In
whole
a
book, right?
nutshell.
Look at what
Yep.
Crystal said. Crystal said, "Tell them Google me and buy my book." This is like, just Google me. Google me and buy my book. And she makes this statement, Leroy, that you
Mhm.
see on the screen now, that is just really, really true.
Yeah.
Trust the
The
process.
process. Yep. Yep.
The process that is outlined in the book, trust the process.
And and here's the thing that I think about, bro, and it's the song by Kirk Franklin and T.D. Jakes, 911.
Yeah.
And in the song, he's like, "But you on the front of Time magazine." He said, "But you don't know what it took to get on the front of Time magazine.
Ooh, bruh,
You
bruh.
don't know about the days in West Virginia when I'm frying the chicken, like he said, when I'm frying the chicken in the back of the in the back to make sure that the conference that he was doing back then went off. You don't you that's not what you see. You want to just see all of the glitz and glamour. Well, let me show
Absolutely.
you what it took to get there.
Absolutely, bruh. Yeah, I don't. My mom, I thought we was rich. My mom made it happen. She just did whatever she had to do to make it happen. But my mom made my socks out of her socks. We ain't have a whole lot of money,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
moving from place to place, just making sure that we had a roof over our heads. My
Yeah.
mom was the most phenomenal woman in life. There's nobody like Aretha Morton. That is my queen, bro. Right? She taught me resiliency. I watched her be resilient.
Hmm.
My mother um, was told, when she's a woman preacher, first woman
Yep.
bishop in full gospel, a lot of accolades, right?
Yeah.
But when my mom first started preaching, good evening, bruh, or kings. I don't know whether that's a bruh or not because it
Yeah.
says Facebook user. If
Right.
that is Tanisha Hunter, if that is Crystal's, if that's Tanisha, let me know. If that is a brother, let me know. Whoever you are, rep your name, right? What set you from? Who sent you?
There it is.
Yeah,
What set you claiming?
what set you claim, right? My mother was told this is the lineage of courage that I come from, Leroy.
Yep.
My mom was told her first sermon because she came up during a time
Yep.
where they didn't believe in women preachers. She was
No,
a Baptist
sir.
preacher,
You don't
right?
belong in the pulpit.
Don't belong in the pulpit, and
Did she?
so
Did she? Real quick, I'm sorry. Did she have to preach down on the floor? Because I don't know if back in when she first preached,
did not.
they weren't even allowing women preachers to preach from the pulpit.
Tanisha Hunter is another one of my sisters. Okay, hey sis, good to see you. They did not make her preach from the floor.
Okay.
She
Okay.
preached from the actual pulpit. But here's the deal, bro. They told her she got threatening phone calls before she was up to preach.
Oh
And the
wow.
threatening phone calls were, if you get up there, we gonna kill you.
Wow.
That's the lineage I come from. You get up there,
Wow.
we gonna kill you. And here's what my mom said. My mom a G. She said, you're gonna have to kill me.
Yep. I
you
can
gonna
see I can see her say that, hey,
you gonna have to
you just gonna do what
have
you
to
gotta
kill
do.
me, right? And so I come from
Wow, that's powerful, man.
Rise
That's
Up King. This is
crazy.
Raymond from Maryland. What's up, Raymond? Good to see you, man. I looked at a text from you earlier today. So we need to connect. He is in Maryland as well. I guess all of y'all claim Baltimore. He ain't in Baltimore any more than you in Baltimore. I come from a lineage where my mother had courage.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't be anything other than courageous.
Yeah.
My mother
Yeah.
has courage, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm excited. Are y'all ready? If y'all ready for this reveal, I need you to type in some drums or something. I can't hear y'all do the snare drum sound, but I need to see some drums or something. And let me Leroy, just kind of take it for a moment. Let me let me give this to
I
you.
don't know what he doing. Know what he doing,
Woo!
yo? Say he he's trying to make the make the anticipation build up. Try to build it up, build it up. We'll build it up and build it
Yeah,
up.
boy. And then
It's solid.
now we're silent. What,
They
what
don't
y'all
know nothing about
say?
that. They don't know nothing about
What,
that. Solid as a rock.
what's this, Leroy?
Uh-oh. I
I,
see a box there.
you see a box.
I see a box.
Now, for those of you that don't know what this is a blade. Some of y'all know what this is. You don't use it for the right
That's not a
reason.
blade, bro.
It's a
It can be a
blade.
couple. It's a couple
It's a
different
box
things.
cutter.
It's a couple different things.
What is it? What is it,
It's
Leroy?
a, it's
What could it be for those that are watching today? What could it be?
well, it's a blade. It's a what they call it a box cutter. I'm
It's
sorry,
a
the
box
box.
cutter.
It's a box cutter. It can be a it can be a couple different things.
This is a get right.
It,
Like this when this come out, this come out, you get right.
yeah, it's a
Otherwise,
get right, act right.
it's a get right, it's an act right. Uh, yeah. So this is such an exciting time, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I wanna experience the pack and slip. You already
You
told
know,
me.
you know they tap the screen like this, right? Hurry up!
Right? I get this is the packing slip. And so this is such an exciting moment. This God, no, this razor. I need to hide this razor. This razor is for real. Y'all hear that? Wah! That's, bruh. Looky, looky, looky here. This is the Remand book. I want to thank y'all for purchasing this book here. All right. Look at all. It's like a lot of goodies in here. Other books that have been published. Mm, mm, mm. Here go Leroy.
There it is.
There it is, Leroy. There it is, Leroy.
what,
Hey,
what, what Muhammad Ali say? It's so pretty.
it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty.
It's
Mm,
got that
mm.
new car smell.
My goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Um, yeah, this is just so powerful. Um, so powerful. And Leroy, guess what? It's incredibly powerful for us to be able to witness. There it is. There it is. Yes, the books have arrived, and so I'm incredibly excited about what has taken place. The Remand book, Donald Morton. It is just absolutely phenomenal. At the back of the book is that character arc, doing
Yes,
that work
sir.
there. Just phenomenal to witness and phenomenal to see. If you have not ordered your book, the Remand book, if you have not ordered your book, you need to order the book and order the book immediately. Uh that Keyshawn said that boy good, like Harlem Night. That boy good.
Such a chocolate.
Sexual chocolate. Yeah, it has arrived. I'm so incredibly proud of this work and excited to see exactly what happens during this process. If you have not gotten the Remand book, Order your copy. Order your copy immediately. www.theremandbook.com. Get your copy. I let you guys in on the work. Thank you for hanging out with us for the length of time that you've hung out with us. It is an incredible honor to go through this process with y'all. Get your book. Get the book. Get the book. Leroy, any final words, man, before we go? I'm gonna finish cooking. Then I got something else I got to do at 8 o'clock.
Nah, bro. I just think it's phenomenal. They actually came ahead of time. This is why I like Book Baby. But absolutely phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. I can't wait to get my copy
Yes,
and to
sir.
be able to have my copy of it and everything, to be able to really turn the pages, bro. That's
Yes,
what I
sir.
really wanted. I want to
Yes, sir.
be able to feel it, embrace it, and just the last thing, just about the book. This isn't a book that you just read and put down.
That is
This is
right.
a book that you pick up over and over again, because you're gonna have certain aspects of the book that you'll read that you're gonna feel like you're going through again. And all you got to
Absolutely.
do, pick up the book, take a look, and continuously, and we're gonna say this, continuously face the art each and every day.
Every single
Single
day.
day.
I love and
Uh,
respect y'all. Leroy, love and respect you, bro.
you too, bro.
And
Good deal. Good
yes,
deal.
yes, sir. Guys,
Yes.
again, www.theremandbook.com. That we don't say the Remand Book, it's the Remand Book.
There it is. That is the
Right?
man book.
Make sure you get your copy. Love and respect y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. Talk soon. Peace.
Deuces.